What's up guys, it is Sam here from Sam Gino Talk Money, and today I'm going to be going on a walking tour just kind of through the old city of Chania, which is the biggest city in western Crete. It's one of the nicest places I've ever been to, really, in the city centre. It's really nice. I haven't really heard of too many people coming here, but I think it's starting to pick up on the tourist kind of thing going to Crete, because most people go to Airalo or they go to some of the resort towns. But this is the second largest city, and it's probably one of the nicest places I've been to. And I'm going to bring you through the old town here, where we're staying. It's about a 15-minute walk right down into the centre. And one of the bonuses that Chania gives you, it gives you basically access to all of the famous beaches, sort of Elefansi and also Belos Beach, which are two of the best beaches apparently in the world, and we're going to be visiting them over the next few days as well. But for the purpose of this video, I just want to show you what this town is about, because I think it's one of the nicest towns I've ever been to. Now up here, the crickets of the Mediterranean here in the background, but this is the straight all the way down, straight down to the water and straight to the old Venetian pier. One thing you'll notice here is most of the buildings are very well maintained. In Airalo there was a lot of buildings that weren't very well maintained, could do with a bit of paint and stuff. A lot of damaged buildings from an earthquake, but here all the buildings are all very well maintained, like in a Greek style. So one thing I have noticed as well from being in Crete, they're probably some of the nicest people I've met in Europe. Everyone is so friendly, they want to help you do everything. Like even with service and stuff in restaurants, like it's been absolutely fantastic. They're very nice. It's kind of different from some of the other countries that you would go to. So they're appreciative of you coming here and being here and kind of spending your money just exploring their country, which is kind of a nice touch. So we arrived just down by the nearest beach road. That's the nearest beach. Kind of just a tiny bit of sand. There's not much room on it, but you have a great view here and leads into Venetian Porto there. So there's something about Crete, all of the towns, major towns, all have Venetian style ports in the 16th century on them. That's because the Venetians occupied this as a trading post for that period of time. But you can make it out, you can see the bottom. The water is so much clearer than it was in Airalo. And yeah, we're going to be spending the day doing a bit of paddleboarding later. Hopefully I kind of do a tour of the town. Absolutely just full of bars and restaurants, kind of the whole front along here. Bars, restaurants, whatever you could have kind of want really food-wise, and the food here is amazing. Definitely weren't coming for food alone, but it's definitely one of the greatest places I've been to, and the nicest places. And we'll go down now into the old town, which you'll probably see on the Google images. If you Google the town, that's what you'll see. So these towns all have these huge walls on them, absolutely massive. They go the whole way around the port, and yeah, they're pretty crazy. They're everywhere. So the Venetians obviously made sure this place was well defended while they occupied it and used it for their trading outposts. One thing as well that I also really like about being in Crete as well, not everywhere is overcrowded. Everything is nicely kind of spaced. It's not thousands of people just trying to get into small attractions like there is on like Santorini and maybe Mykonos and them other islands, and it is a lot cheaper. and it's just got just as good at beaches, but it's just not as famous for whatever reason. But it's just not as busy, like, and it's so kind of like nice and refreshing. It's not, obviously extremely hot, but not crowded. You can easily book to do something like a day before. You don't have to book a month in advance. Like, we were going to be booking the car for 2 days, and like I'm not doing it until today, like for tomorrow. Like, so yeah, it's pretty good. We actually ate here last night, and very nice kind of traditional Greek stuff. We see like salads, wine leaves. It's like tzatziki, I guess is how you pronounce it, and just like dips and stuff. It was really nice, really affordable. Loads of food. It was like 14 euros each, and a drink each. This is the inside of the Venetian harbour, and as you go further up, it's like even more of a cove, and that's where we'll be heading to. So just kind of that direction there. But yeah, you see, it's not very deep either. So it was a risky thing. But anyway, they're doing it anyway. I will say as well, like the watercolor here is really good. It's just like light blue kind of everywhere. Even in Herculaneum it was the very same. And I can't wait to get to like Balos Beach, Flancy Beach over the next few days, because they're meant to be unbelievable. Flancy is meant to be the famous beach with pink sand as well, so yeah, very looking forward to that too. That's the famous area from all the photos on Google, just over there. We can walk out to the very end of the Venetian here. Don't have to pay, which is good. Running directly to way up here. We arrived yesterday, which was a Sunday, but whenever this comes out it'll be way off because this is one bit behind, but everything is closed on a Sunday. So we arrived and like all the shops are closed, like supermarkets like Lidl, their own supermarkets only open are like the mini markets, and they're way more expensive. So it's kind of strange, but there's hardly anybody around yesterday, but today you can tell it's a bit busier, like, but it's nothing like you say you're in a major city. There's around 80,000 people live here, and it probably goes up obviously during the summer and high season of tourism, but it's not overly packed at all. That's why I do recommend you come here. As you kind of seen already, like, it is very picturesque and it is very nice, and it's quite affordable. So as we walk along here, it's just kind of all bars and restaurants and tourist shops. We also have the great views just of the harbour. Like I was at one of Lagos, like a harbour like this with bars and restaurants. No character to it, it was literally falsified. And you've got the old buildings and stuff around here as well. It really adds to the kind of cinematic of the whole place. And that's why I'm waiting for it. To the Lagos in the Algarve in Portugal. Something about the buildings here, just unreal. You like that kind of stuff. Here in the buildings are nature. It's kind of mixing. Yeah, mixing. Pretty good. Now we're into the tourist hub of this whole place. I don't spend too much time here walking around it, but it's very busy here. A lot of restaurants are already packed for breakfast and lunch or whatever, but it's going to sit way out of the harbour and into the harbour. And a lot of boat trips and stuff all go from here. If you want to see like sea turtles, I'm gonna go to Belos. You can take a private tour there. Yeah, so there's loads of like options, but this is just like the centre of it. Like if you want to bars and restaurants, it's just all along here. It is extremely nice here, and it's a bit more pricey than Airalo in this area, but I'm sure if you go 1 or 2 streets back, it gets pretty affordable. We're going to veer off now, just go down some of the small side streets that I haven't gone down before. So yesterday we just kind of walked all along the seafront, down to the beaches which are just further along, just down, if you just keep following us around you'll come to probably the biggest beach here. And there's bars and stuff there, like it's all kind of the same sort of stuff. But it's great if you're into that kind of touristy scene where you just want to come to a place, like, relax, eat good food, bars, restaurants, beach, boat tours, and just a very, very nice place and relatively affordable. It's definitely somewhere you should come. Like for us, we're here just obviously to eat the great food that is here, but we really want to go to the Balos and Alafonse beaches and just enjoy our time here. Like today we're just kind of taking it easy. I'm out kind of doing this vlog in the morning, and we're going to go to the beach, do paddleboarding and stuff in the afternoon. Me being the EJ I am, I don't have an action camera, so I can't bring it into the water because I don't have a cover for this, and there doesn't seem to be one that exists. But yeah, that's what we're going to be just doing here, just kind of chilling out and stuff and going to explore them beaches, like, which is going to be the main thing and the highlight really, like. So yeah, look, we'll just go look around these side streets and then I'm going to kind of try to like wrap it up around there, around the back here then. Okay, you just see some kind of bars and restaurants. Oh wait, I've just done a loop. So I'm actually just going back to the water. Okay, right. Let's get off this and go into the centre of it, away from the seafront. Very nice. Starbucks, for God's sake. I don't know why that even does well here, like, because the coffee here is really, really nice. So I don't know why it does well. Beats me. Yeah. So yeah, these are little small little side streets. Still have a look down here, see what's going on. Very, very nice. Those little craft shops, I think that's what they are. But yeah, we're still looking at the tourists. But yeah, it's all little craft shops and stuff. Which are cool. You want to buy your magnets, they're friendly. This is the place to get it. Very, very cute. I listen to myself. Very, very cute street. It is definitely more expensive here than Airalo. Like main courses here literally seem to vary from like, I don't know, 7 to 20, whereas they were max 15 in Airalo. So it is a bit more expensive here, but it's yeah, it's a lot nicer here. I think personally, anyway. You get more of a Greek feel here, it's a bit more touristic, but you never hear of anybody coming here. It is just very, very crowded here though. Just to swiftly move around, you're gonna start dawdling. Or the old walls built into the side. Yeah, here. More like a little bars, cafes, restaurant. This place is dead when we arrived, but yeah, here look, you've got menus, special offers. It's not too, the wine is cheap. The wine is cheap, but otherwise not so much. This seems just like the main like promenade for shops. Straight down there is just the water. But yeah, so these got them side streets there, like it does open up a bit. It's not extremely packed here. I'm out of the maze now a little bit, but as you come out, it opens up very quickly. There's just all your kind of shops and stuff, but there's Airalo and all that all around here. But yeah, it's very nice. But very, very clean as well. It's one thing I'm really noticed. It's very, very clean here. Same in Airalo, so it's kind of rough around the edges. It was very, very clean from rubbish, but like these streets are just fantastic, really. I do think it's one of the nicest towns or cities I've ever been to. Quite a lot. Just for how clean it is and safe. Options and things to do. It's yeah, it's very, very good. Shout out to Gino. Start heading out of the town now, kind of back up to the area where we are. It's just mad you just see these old buildings around the place. It's just a bit weird. But yeah, one thing is just yeah, that's just a bit of a weird thing. All the old buildings is everywhere. There's one thing as well, there's all the kind of shops and stuff down there. They're all just like different kind of things that you wouldn't like get in Ireland and the UK without kind of coming to these places. They have so much just their own stuff that's like made locally in markets like that. And you don't really get that in Ireland and the UK as much. So that's why it's nice to go and have a look around them places. Even though, look, you're not really that interested. But, you know, still it's interesting to go and have a look at them anyway. Just going to finish the video here. There's a park on the way back because I must try and hunt down a rental car for the next few days. But yeah, that was just a tour, just the town here, the main parts of it. And just kind of what I think of it really overall. As you can probably tell, I'm a big fan of the place. And definitely do recommend coming here. If you are thinking about coming to Crete, I definitely would nearly say you come here over Airalo. I didn't film much in Airalo, but I was just so busy doing loads of stuff, so I'm going to really catch up on it this week, and I think it's going to be a lot better at this side just for the activities that we are planning to do as well. So yeah, alright, see you in a bit. Not actually ending it there. So I've just been kind of wandering around trying to get a rental car from a few different places, and like we want to go to the two beaches, Balos and Alafonse, and so I've now been informed that Balos is pretty much impassable. No company will give you insurance while you're on the road to it. So just trying to figure out what to do. I think by what they've been saying, like the best thing to do is go to Kisamos and then get a ferry over to Balos, and that's just the easy way to do it. Like, so yeah, a bit of a change of plans. Like, but yeah, just thought I'd keep you updated, and we'll see you in the next video where we're on the two beaches.